Welcome back everybody into the recap of day 11th of the FTMO challenge. As everybody knows, today was a public holiday, bank holiday of USA, so I wasn't expecting much volume, much trending conditions, and therefore the trading was not even, I watched at the first 2 hours of New York, but not really in a trading mental state, because I know that during these times it's quite dangerous to trade, and also we're going to see why is quite dangerous to trade. And let's start. As you can see, this is the start of the day, pre-London. As you can see, the whole range of today is approximately 100 pips, not even, it's 90 pips. So that tells you how much volume was it, and we're going to see more of it. The main part was this spike of volatility during the second hour of New York Open, which is here, this one. This is the 4-hour candle. As you can see, overall not much, and still in quite some let's do it like this, in quite some range still. So as you can see here, okay. So we're going to see on the 15 minutes, but first of all, we're going to see what the high quality preparation was for today. So as you notice, I already put my reminder that today was a bank holiday, so to be careful. As you can see, this is on the 5 minute before, way before London Open, and I identified these areas, these ranges between 4-hour candles and more recent price actions, price sensitivity areas. As you can see, 4-hour, 1 hour, and how it went, I think, is here. As you can see, price yes went 15 pips above, reacted at the hourly, and this is the 30-minute. I think, yeah, this is the 30-minute PSA. Was a nice spike down. I haven't looked at it yet. As you can see, the spike down grabbed the liquidity exactly at this 5-minute PSA in order to then continue, break above these previous highs and continue for like 20 pips, getting rejected again, double top created, and then continuation down just to create some support here. I don't know if this was an hourly PSA already. One, yes, so it was here. No, it was a busy price action, market structure over there, but not necessarily a specific already low or high. Yeah, you can say this is the PSA over there. And we made these lows, so nothing really clearly on chart. So there you go. So then I came into also a possible entry, doesn't really matter. I came into New York, and it was quite weird. So as you can see, New York was this. The start of New York was this hourly from 2 till 3 was like this, and was exactly, slow volume, slow PSA, slow momentum, nothing really happening. I had a sell stop, sorry, right, I think it was right there. And then when this candle was sort of jumping here, I came to the realization that the price action was not good for entering sells, because also looking on the left, I said, okay, if I want to enter sells, I want this kind of price action and momentum. Look at this. I don't want to get triggered and then get stopped out immediately just because we're at the bottom of the range. We're not having a single candle closing below. So I removed it. I don't know if we would have activated, but for sure it would be a loss. So that was the nice choice of today. And afterwards, yeah, I was quite. This is the main thing that I can take out of from today is this backtesting. This is the new 4-hour candle opening. Yes, as you can see, we have a price action, a sort of double bottom being created, higher low, and then we have this price action, price sensitivity area on the left hand side. I was not completely focused on the chart, and as well here, if I look at the chart, I mean, to buy, there's a lot of price sensitivity areas. There's these previous lows, these previous ones. So I'm not sure if this one would have been a possible entry. The one thing that I can say is that if we look at it on just the 5-minute price sensitivity areas, it looks much, much cleaner. As you can see, this one was the PSA we made previous. This is the last, almost last lower high. So for the downtrend, we have a bounce, and now this candle is closing there, making a lower wick and then going above this PSA. So if we just look at this chart, this graph, for me it makes a lot of sense to enter buys. If I look here, it's too busy. 15 pips to get there, but on this chart, where is it there? I don't know. This is a 4-hour line. This is a 5-minute PSA. I mean, if I only had 1, 2, then I could have taken this entry because we are breaking above these previous highs. But anyway, I feel like I am too. These charts are too busy, especially as you can see now, I already removed it. I think these lines for 4-hour and 1-hour are going to stay on these two charts, and on the 30 minutes and 15 minutes, I will just put these their own PSA, so that at least on the 5-minute, which is mainly the main time frame for entering, at least I can have much cleaner chart. Maybe not even the 15 minute, I don't know. Since I will always jump back and forth, I don't know, maybe don't even the 15 minutes and just take about the 5. If it looks much cleaner, because now maybe it goes above here, then it's much cleaner. Instead, if I had multiple lines there, I will never take a trade. This is the main lesson that I want to learn from today. But on top of this, I was not, as I told you, really in a mood of trading. This is a price action, but then what I was looking for was this. So the second trade. So we closed bullish. We made a sort of doji of anything, retest, pullback, whatever, placing a sort of buy stop above this previous week to expect now we are in a bullish trend. We're not just trying to catch the first move. Bullish trend, yes, now we are reacting at the hourly. We retested it and we closed above. Now, yes, we are even going above the 15-minute PSA, and we can expect to at least fill this whole range, if not more. So this one was a backtesting with the price already in trend, already showed momentum and volume. So this one, instead of backtesting, I should have taken the entry. And as you can see, went above 20 pips and even more. I mean, that's it. This is the entry that I was talking about. This is on the 5-minute, and I will show you how much sense it went for like 28 pips. It makes much more sense even on the 15. As you can see, this 15 closed very bullish, was very bullish. Yes, a sort of reaction, but I mean, you're not entering now. You are waiting for the lower wick to be created. And when the 15-minute close travels above, that's your entry. So it's further confirmation of the 15 on top of the 5-minute. So it's absolutely nice. If you just wait for the 30-minute, you will lose the whole move. So 30, 1 hour, as you can see here, 4 hour are just for high time frame trend confirmation, but or big ranges, but not for this is the 5 minute, this is the trading time frame. So this one was the entry. Afterwards, as you can see, I was also possibly looking for a buy above here, but as you can see, all these candles were all rejected by this PSA, which was a strong PSA on the 4 hour as well. As you can see here, was already a very strong time frame. Candles are not showing any strength. 5 minute, not a single candle is going very nicely above previous candles. And then, as you can see, price reacting and rejecting here. If we drop on the 1 minute, you will see, I mean, I was backtesting even this one. I said, let's see, this is the new hourly candle. If makes a top wick and then goes below, breaking below these wicks, 1, maybe even 2, if you want to look at the left, then there's a higher chance that it continue down. This candle opened already, as you can see, basically no top wick. It opened and went straight down as this one, as you can see. Into 3 minutes made 30 pips and went straight below, not a single retest. Like this is the retest that I was talking about on the 5 minute. When the candle breaks, then it goes up. And here, just plain going down, melting in a few minutes. And afterwards, of course, I was not looking much of the chart. I see that the bearish was reacting at the same PSA. Then that's it. Just I wasn't looking at the chart anymore. There's no need. There's a bank holiday, so no trades today. 0. So just the after day. So I started filling up a little bit. Missed opportunity was this buy at the new 4 hour candle open. I already talked about the price was breaking above the recent order block with clean traffic on the left, as you can see. If you mirror, it's very nice. And maybe this would be too much of a counter trend. But if we look, I mean, on the overall, we are sort of in a bullish trend. That's why I put also this trend line, because now, I mean, yes, it didn't react at the trend line, but we are in a bullish trend after this double bottom a few days ago. So could have been still on the bias, but anyway, I simply backtested afterwards, and this entry above the previous 50-minute top week, I should have made my entry instead of just backtesting this one. But anyway, anything completely unexpected. I mean, for me, I was expecting the whole session to be like this. So this spike in volatility and volume, momentum and volatility was quite unexpected. As you can see, I wasn't trading mindset. I mean, on top of being a Monday, the fact that the New York was so slow, and also the pre-New York was so slow, and that I wasn't expecting price to move much. I wasn't ready for this. That's the harsh truth. Main fears, I didn't take any fear. I mean, I was good avoiding this loss, and I was able to remove opening order to avoid getting faked out, because I saw the price action coming to this possible trade was not with momentum as the best clean setups that I know that I can see, like this one was the main of today. This was my trade of the day. If I should have taken a trade, it was this, and the fact that I see it, I mean, and I even saw it immediately, it's good. It's good that I see these things. Then, okay, with confidence, I will execute. I had a fog in mind, I didn't follow candle, was watching a video, I had the alert of the price here, but I was watching a video. And I don't know, I wasn't focused too much on actual trading. I was more in observation mindset. And too many PSA, because I remember really clearly that the alert triggered. I was watching a video and I see that on the left we have this 4 hour, this one, blah blah blah. So I said, okay, now it's too close. No. And I jump back into the video, so you can see. No, here we're too close, no, then this one, we're too counter trend. This is a very zoomed in focus, and it's not that good if I'm not able, I mean, if I don't see the full range, for example, it's zoom in, because now, yes, we are bearish, but let's zoom out, and this reaction is not that bearish. I mean, if we are here, it makes sense. This, at the price action, I mean, if we just here, I mean, the price action makes sense. We created a new higher low, and if we extend it on the left hand side, look, price grab the liquidity, this PSA, and then goes up. Then we expect price to either come back here, maybe grab some liquidity, and continue up. I mean, the main bias overall is bullish. So I was too narrow, with a focus too narrow to really be in a trading mindset and to understand the real bias. I should review and chart better. Too many PSAs on the 5 minute. We should be as raw, as clean as possible for quick trading, leaving the high time frame PSAs on the high time frame chart for monitoring. If they're here, I can understand them. Okay, we see blah 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 blah, and okay, we have this strong PSA coming through, so we have to be careful. But not that on the 5 minute, then I see it, it's here. But maybe it's like the 15 minute. Maybe it's in the middle of something. So what does it mean? Nothing. So that's not useful. What I learned is about this, that I will chart better my charts. The mission was to have patience and wait for the setup, like in the backtesting sessions. Also, even have too much, but mainly it's not about being too patient, but not being in the right and proper mental state. But this is it. So today, no trades. So we are still, I think, minus 3% of the challenge. And we are 11 days. We still have a couple of weeks left to trade. This is the almost, and this is the beginning of the 3rd week. We still have the 4th week and a half. So we have 2 weeks and a half, 2 full weeks and a half to trade. So no rush at all. I'm not taking the trades like in the first FTMO challenge. And this is it, guys. See you guys tomorrow.